Hi everyone! Welcome to my video. I just want to share some knowledge that might be helpful to the viewers. So I am Kathy and I would like to talk about empowerment. So empowerment is the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. It is an authority or power given to someone to do something. Marami sa atin, meron tayong mga bagay na gustong gawin, pero hindi natin nagagawa because we are not empowered in doing that. We lack control, motivation, and so many factors. So, empowerment is the process of becoming stronger and more confident. So, I want all of you to become more stronger and confident in your own craft. Empowerment is a set of measures designed to increase the degree of autonomy and self-determination in people and in communities in order to enable them to represent their interest in a responsible and self-determined way. It is an acting on their own authority. Meaning to say, if you want something or if you are interested to something, you need to be responsible in achieving that. You need to be determined whatever it takes. So, you must have an end goals para ma-empowered ka sa isang bagay na gusto mong gawin. I would like to share 6 steps for you to become empowered. So, number 1, open yourself to possibilities. Open yourself to possibilities. Number 2, focus on what you can. Focus on what you can. Third, you need to make your own race. Make your own race. Fourth, trust and self-confidence. Trust and confidence. Fifth, you need to learn from others. Learn from others. And of course, last but not the least, you need to love what you do. Love what you do. Number 1, open yourself to possibilities. There is a paradox that the only way to feel truly powerful is to fully grasp how powerless we are. When we understand how small our sphere of influence is, we are empowered to do those things that will truly have an impact not just to our own lives but also to the life of other people. We need to open ourselves to possibilities. So, ma-open lang natin yung sarili natin to some possibilities if we claim that our own paradox horizons or sphere is very limited. So, in that way, we will become empowered kasi gusto natin is magkaroon tayo ng growth, so natin lumawak pa yung horizons natin because we are human beings and we do believe that we are capable of anything. So gusto natin lagi tayong lumalago. So para lumago tayo, we need to open ourselves to possibilities. Alam ko marami sa inyo nakakilala kay Jack Ma. So Jack Ma is one of the refutable person, no? Isa sa mga kilala. Jack Ma was rejected so many times, and when he accepted that he can't do anything about it, imagine sa 35, if I'm not mistaken, sa 35 applicants, 34 yung natanggap, yung isa, at siya yun ang nag-iisang hindi natanggap. And nung nangyari sa kanya yun, at marami pang mga testimonies about him before he succeed, so he began to think out of the box, and he started an online business, the Alibata or the Alibama. So in that way, in which online back then doesn't boom yet, hindi pa masyadong kilalang online noon, but he opened himself to the possibility. And ngayon, isa na siya sa mga millionaires. So Jack Ma opened himself to the possibilities. KFC, one of my favorite chicken. Okay? So, their gravies and spices are so good. So, Alam naman natin, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yung may-ari ng Kentucky, nag-start siya ng business at the age of 75 years old. So, he started putting up his business at the age of 75. So, making his own recipe. So, despite that there are so many chicken competition, so many competitors, he still opened himself to possibility. Why not to create another chicken recipe? Bakit nga naman hindi, di ba? So, doon nagsimula yung kanyang KFC, and look, KFC now. So, sobrang boom na rin na siya. So, because the owner of KFC opened himself to possibility. Nick Vujicic, okay? A man without a limb. A man without a limb. He did not limit himself to the things he doesn't have, but instead he focused on what he has. So he opened all the possibilities. He can swim. He can do all the other people would do. He can do what others can, or other he can do far better than of others. What's the difference between him who is incomplete because he has no limbs at all but productive, and a man that is totally complete but somehow unproductive? Ano sa tingin nyo? So the only difference that I see there is the mindset. So if you have a mindset doon sa isang bagay, the ratio would be probably high of achieving it. Kung sinabi mo sa sarili mo na hindi mo kayang gawin to because limitado kang gawin to, you are not going to attempt doing it. Pero kung sasabihin mo sa iyong sarili, or if you are going to have a mindset na kaya ko to, so you are just going to attempt, to try, to start, to begin. You are going to open yourself to possibilities. Recently, I've read in FB a young American man with autism. So, nobody was hiring him. So, he hired himself. Astig, diba? So, he believes that he can do something on his own bounds. No one can hinder you to success except by you. There are so many opportunities around you. You just need to see them and make them possible. So, meron akong isang kwento na gustong-gusto, yung story na merong isang empleyado na hindi siya napopromote, hindi siya nagsasuccessful or hindi siya nagiging successful dun sa isang company. And sabi nung isang parang katiwala dun, so kaya ka hindi nagiging successful dito or hindi ka napopromote because there is one person that hinders you for you to become successful. So, out of intrigue, lahat sila, nung sinasabihan na naiintriga, who was that person is? Sino ba yung taong yun? Sino ba yung taong yun? Kaya pala hindi ako napopromote, kaya pala hindi ako lumalago, kaya pala hindi ako nagiging successful. Dahil merong isang taong pumipigil. I want to know him. So, sabi niya ganun. So, sabi ng katiwala, if you really want to know him, so, kailangan mong umakyat doon sa pinakataas. So, ang ginawa ng isang tao na to, or isang empleyado, so, he moved up. So, pumunta siya. Pagpunta niya doon, so, meron siyang isang tinignan. Tapos, bigla siyang nanlumo. Ikaw pala yun. So, lahat ng sinasabihan niya, ganun, bumababa na ng lulumo, na ikaw pala yun. So, merong isang tao na finally, nung pagharap niyang ganun sa salamin, ang nandun pala sa itaas, alam niyo kung ano? Isang coffin na walang laman. So, yung coffin na walang laman, of course, it is a mirror, a glass, salamin. So, once na dumungaw ka doon sa isang salamin na yon, ano sa tingin mo ang makikita mo? Your own reflection. So, sometimes, no, madami tayong sinisisi. Bakit hindi tayo nagiging matagumpay? Sisi sa government, sisi sa magulang, sisi sa sitwasyon, sisi sa situational status, pero hindi natin nakikita. The only person that can hinder you to your success is your own self. So you need to open yourself to possibilities. You need to master your own craft, you need to believe on what you can. So, kagaya nung young American man na to na with an autism, so dahil walang nag-hire sa kanya at alam niyang meron siyang pwedeng gawin, so he hired himself. Ang ginawa niya, nagbahay-bahay siya, yung mga trash bins, ginagawa niya is winawash na yon, and he earned na for some money, certain amount of money doing that. So ngayon, kumikita na siya daily. Okay? So do not limit yourself with your limitations. Yes, it's true. Lahat tayo may limitations. Wala namang taong walang kahinaan. Lahat tayo may strengths and weaknesses. But do not limit yourself with your limitations. But rather, open yourself to the possibilities of your own imagination and bring forth your own dreams into realization. Opportunities lies in brilliantly blessing in disguise so that we can see how God works through impossibilities. Kasi once na nakita natin yung sarili natin na wala tayong limitasyon, lahat kaya natin, wala tayong weaknesses, we're going to be proud of ourselves at maaaring kalimutan na natin yung ating Creator. So that's why we have our limitations so that we can see God's work through impossibilities. So, you need to believe. You need not to limit yourself. Believe me, after hearing this, there are still people who won't go and grab the opportunities. Bakit? Because according to the ratio, only 1 out of 100 people take the risk. Grabe, no? Isa lang po sa 100 katao ang malakas ang loob na sumusubok ng risk nila. Others are just keep on dreaming, keep on stating their goals, but doesn't work on it. Why? Because of fears. Fears, takot. Takot tayong ma-reject, takot tayong sumubok, takot tayong mag-take ng risk. We need to overcome fears, but we cannot overcome fears unless we face it. In order for us to overcome our fears, we need to face it. Because if we are not bold enough to face our fears, it will going to paralyze our actions. Fears can paralyze your actions. Do not let fears paralyze your actions. If there are opportunities, grab them. If there are no opportunities, make them. Ulitin ko ha. If there are opportunities, you need to grab them. But if you do not have any opportunities, you need to make them. Ang dami pong mga bagay na wala naman dati, na ngayon, meron na. Ang daming mga inventions dati na hindi pa naiimbento na ngayon tinatamasa na natin. Why? Because as a people, we have our own epiphanies. Epiphanies means creativity in our own selves, creativity in our own minds. So if you think of something, do not be afraid to start with it. Maraming sumubok at laging nare-reject. But what important most is to focus on your end goals. Huwag tayong susuko hanggat hindi natin na-achieve kung ano yung gusto natin ma-achieve. So, once na meron kang isang bagay na gustong gawin, overcome your fears, face it, so that it won't paralyze your actions. Second, focus on what you can. Focus on what you can. There is a saying that do not cry over spilled milk. Instead of crying over the things you cannot do, focus on the things that you can do. Sabi ko nga kanina, may limitations tayo, pero may strength din tayo. So, huwag kang mag-focus doon sa hindi mo kayang gawin, but rather, mag-focus ka doon sa bagay na alam mong kayang-kaya mong gawin. So, once na nag-focus ka doon sa isang bagay na kaya mong gawin, you can master your own craft. Madami tayong gusto na hindi natin kaya. Madami rin tayong kaya na hindi naman natin gusto. So start on focusing on what you can, and sooner or later you are going to learn to love it. But if you focus on what you want but you can't, you might be get dismayed and get discouraged. Mapapagod ka lang. So you need to focus on what you can, and you are going to love it rather than what you wanna do but you can't. Mapapagod ka at mauubos yung oras mo. So instead of focusing on what you cannot do, just focus on what you can do. For sure, there are so many things that you can do. Instead of pushing yourself to what you cannot do, focus on the things rather you can really do, so that you don't get frustrated, but you will become highly motivated because you will be intrinsically rewarded. For sure, there are things that you can. You just need to discover it. Sometimes, no, meron tayong mga bagay na ginagawa. At once na hindi tayo na-reward dun sa ginawa natin, we tend to stop. We tend to get demotivated. Pero kung yung isang bagay na gusto mong gawin or gagawin mo or love what you are doing, and you don't expect any reward from outside people, you just reward yourself intrinsically, meaning to say masaya ka every time na ginagawa mo yon. So nag-bake ka ng masarap na merienda, walang nag-appreciate sa'yo, walang certificate, walang reward, walang appreciation, but you feel happy na nakikita mong kumakain yung family mo, nasasayahan yung mga kumakain nito, you get intrinsically rewarded. Okay? So, once na ginawa mo yung isang bagay na gusto mong gawin, intrinsically, for sure, may reward kasi masaya ka. Okay? So, do not get dismayed kasi hindi naman to overnight process. Okay? Maraming kabiguan. What important most is, hindi ka susuko. So, focus on discovering on the things that you can really do. Focus on what you can rather focusing on what you cannot do. There is one social issues that the reasons why there are poverty in the Philippines is because of its system. Yes, it's true. 100% it is true because of the social system. That's why Canada ranked number 1 in the quality of life. Sabi nga nung tito ko at tita ko na nasa Canada, okay, hello po, Tito Noel and Tita Telma. So, lahat doon sa kanila is walang social status. Meaning to say, mahirap ka, mayaman ka, lahat ng nakakain ng mayaman, nakakain ng mahirap. Lahat ng bakit? Walang social status. Walang mahirap, walang middle class, walang high status. Lahat sila pantay. So, because of their system, nagkaroon sila ng number 1 quality of life. Pero dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, parang medyo mahirap gawin, mahirap simulan. So, because of our system is, andyan na, mahirap baguhin. Kung baga parang dumadaloy na siya sa dugo mo, no? Okay. So, because we cannot do anything about our Philippine system, don't focus about it. Don't focus on what you cannot, but rather focus on what you can. So, huwag mong sisihin yung government kung bakit ka mahirap. Andyan na yan. So, sistema na natin yan. So, you cannot change the Philippine system. But what you can change is your own self. The way you think, you can change it. You can change your own mindset. You can change your goals. You can change your attitude. You can change your behavior. You can change your goals, plans. You can act on towards the path of success. That's what you can. So, kung sa tingin mo mahirap ka ngayon, do something about it. Pwede kang magsumikap. Ang daming mga self-made people. Hindi ko na kailangang isa-isahin. Marami tayong nababasa na self-made people. Meaning to say, galing sa poverty pero ngayon very successful. May nabago ba sa Philippine system? Wala. Ganun pa rin. Pero ano ang nabago? Yung kanilang mindset. Yung kanilang behavior. Sinabi nila sa kanilang sarili na dapat may gawin sila. Okay? So, you need to focus on the things what you can do. So, mag-focus ka kung ano ang kaya mong gawin. Third, make your own race. Make your own race. So what if you are still in college, high school, elementary, despite your age? So what if all your friends got their own kids and you are still single? So what if all your colleagues have their own businesses and you are still an employee? So what? Kung sila matagumpay na, ikaw hindi pa. So, marami pa tayong pagkakataon. Marami ka pang pagkakataon. I want you to focus on these two phrases. Sa buhay natin, marami tayong decisions na hindi natin alam kung ano yung magiging kahinatnan. But one important most is do not regrets about all your decisions. Huwag ka mag-regret sa anumang decision mo. Because there are only two things that my philosophy is, no? Una, it's too late. It's too late. Huli na ang lahat. And the other phrase is, it's never been too late. Hindi pa huli ang lahat. So, you need to choose. Ano ba yung lalakaran mo? You are going to cry over spilled milk na huli na ang lahat? Or you are going to stand out of your comfort zone and sabi mo sa sarili mo na it's never been too late. Hindi pa huli ang lahat. So if you choose the first phrase, meaning you are already contented not to move forward where you are right now. But if you choose the latter one, in which it's never been too late, meaning to say, ito na ang simula ng magiging pagbabago ng buhay mo. It's never been too late. Meaning you get empowered to change your mindset and start making your own race. You cannot finish your race if you do not move a single step. If we allow God to be with us in our race, His timing will always be perfect. God's timing will always be perfect. So may mga bagay siguro na pinagsisisihan ka ngayon, pero ito lang masasabi ko, it's never been too late. Kung ano man yung hindi mo nagawa dati, pwede mo pang gawin ngayon. What important most is for you to become more productive, and you are going to do it for your own growth and with all humanity. Keep moving forward and focus on achieving to your end goals. What important most is you finish what you started or start what you have not been started yet. There is a Japanese word in which really embark on my heart, and that is kaizen. Kaizen is a Japanese word which means continuous improvement. It means to change for the better. So as we running our race, keep yourself better and better. Kaizen, continuous improvement. Do not let yourself be stagnant, but rather keep on moving forward. And sa pag-move natin forward, we need to keep ourselves better and better. So, kailangan everyday sa pagbangon natin, araw-araw, meron tayong changes, and that changes should be productively growing. Fourth, trust and confidence. Trust and confidence. Okay? So, there are times that we doubted ourselves. Hindi lang akong nakaranas niyan. Marami sa atin. Maybe most of us. Baka hindi ko kaya. Baka matalo ko. Baka ma-reject ako. So, baka hindi ko maabot. So, most of us are afraid of rejections. That is the exact reasons why we became hindered by the things we want to do, and most of us doesn't want to take a rest. Nasabi ko ngayon kanina, diba? Takot tayo, and fears can paralyze our own actions. You need to build trust and confidence to yourself. Magtiwala ka sa sarili mo at maging confident ka sa sarili mo na kaya mo. For sure, there are many times na sana ginawa natin, sana din natin ginawa, ending, ginagawa na ngayon ng iba. Because we did not trust ourselves, and they did trust themselves. Or they did not take the risk, or they did take the risk. Ang gulo, no? So, ganito lang yan. So, pag may gusto kang gawin at hindi mo ginawa, merong ibang taong gagawa nun. At ano ang difference ng dalawa? Yung isang gumagawa nun ngayon, nag-take ng risk. At ikaw na nakaisip no na hindi mo ginagawa ngayon, did not take a risk. So if you want to do something now, whether it's small or big, you need to trust yourself. You need to tell to yourself, kaya mo yan. Kung walang ibang magsasabi sa'yo, you can tap your back. Kaya mo yan. Okay? So, kung walang ibang magmamotivate sa'yo, you can motivate yourself. Kaya ko to. Yes, you heard me right. I want you to tell it to yourself now. Yes, I can. Sabi mo nga, yes, I can. And of course, we need to take the risk. Yes, you can. But the question is, are you willing to take the risk for you to achieve your end goals at mapatunayan mong kaya mo nga? Kasi hindi mo mapapatunayan na kaya mo nga kung hindi mo susubukan. Okay? At hindi mo to susubukan kung hindi ka magtitiwala sa sarili mo na kaya mo. But those phrases, yes, I can, cannot be true to yourself or to your lives if you lack confidence. You cannot build self-confidence without trusting yourself. Para lang siyang, what do you call this? Magkarugtong, okay? Para silang kambal. So, once na nagtiwala ka sa sarili mo, you can build self-confidence. Pero hanggat hindi ka nagtitiwala sa sarili mo, you cannot build self-confidence. So, it needs to goes together. It goes together. For example, you know that you are a good singer, but you do not have the confidence that you can sing very well. So, you are going to be paralyzed by your fear na hindi ka isang magaling na singer. So, tendency, you are not going to show it off to the world because you do not trust yourself. As a result, your golden voice will just be covered up with fears. Nakakalungkot, di ba? Your golden voice will just be covered up with your fears. So, dapat po, kung alam mong kaya mo, pagtiwalaan mo yung sarili mo, maging confident ka, then start doing it. But if you trust yourself that yes, you can sing, and yes, you do have a golden voice, you'll show it. You'll share it. And as you always does, self-confidence is started to build up. Wala pong singer na nagsimulang magaling na kagad. Walang singer na nakilala na kagad. So, lahat sila nagsisimula amateur, no? Tapos makikita natin na habang kumakanta sila, paganda yung boses nila, pagaling sila ng pagaling, nagkakaroon ng improvement. Because confidence is a byproduct of your performance. Confidence is a byproduct of your performance. Meaning to say, mabibuild yung confidence mo if you perform something that you can. You cannot build your confidence if you are just going to sit there and do nothing about it. Again, you need to face your fears, trust yourself, and take the risk. After trusting yourself and believing that you can, you also need to have a willpower. So, alam mo na sa sarili mo kung ano yung kaya mong gawin. May tiwala ka na kaya mo tong gawin. You are already confident by performing it. So, you need to have a willpower bago mo gawin tong mga bagay na to. Gusto ko, kaya ko ginagawa yung video na to kasi I want you. Gusto ko na isa ka doon sa out of 100 na sumubok. Okay? Gusto ko na isa ka doon sa out of 100 to be empowered. So, fifth, learn from others. So, hindi tayo lumalago by our own selves. We need to be mentored. We need to get mentors. We need to surround ourselves with good people. The best thing I've ever heard on my professor in my doctorate degree is the more you achieve in life is the more you should be humbling down yourselves. And the more you became knowledgeable, the more you have to remind yourself that you still know nothing. Bakit? Kasi pag sinabi mo sa sarili mo na alam mo na yan, wala nang space para gusto mo pang matuto ulit. Kasi alam mo na yan. Pero if you remind yourself that you still know nothing, you will keep on learning and learning. You keep on reading and reading. So you will keep on making others mentor you because of that. So, wag natin i-acknowledge sa sarili natin na alam ko na yan eh, alam ko na yan eh. No. So, we must admit to ourselves na may mga bagay pa tayong hindi alam. So, you will make yourself keep on learning. And you cannot learn just by your own. You need to expand your horizons by learning from others. Get good mentors. Surround yourself with best mentors. Sometimes you don't need to rub elbows with them, but you need to be imparted by their insights. John Maxwell, Chinquitan, Dr. Henry Tenedero, Paulo Coelho, Francis Kong, Rick Warren, and many, many more. Those are the great men I always look up to. So, surround yourselves with good mentors. It can be books that you read, or it can be your family members, your friends, your teachers. So, importante is you surround your environment with good mentors. Reading, attending seminars are the best avenue to learn new things. The more you read or the more you learn, the more you will become empowered. The more you read or the more you learn, the more you will become empowered. I am not a bookworm nor a book lover, but I can say that I am a wide reader. I make sure that I read good articles or some inspirational messages at least 30 minutes a day. It is not the quantity of time you spend reading, but it is the quality of how you read. Paano ba nagkaroon ng impact sa buhay mo yung mga nabasa mo, mga napakinggan mo? So, how does it makes impact to your lives? So, surround natin yung sarili natin with not with the negative news feed in our Facebook, not with the negative news that we watch or we listen to. So, we need to surround our minds with good articles, with inspirational messages, with positive people around us. Pag may mga pessimistic around you, iwan mo. Hindi, joke lang. Don't listen to them, but rather listen more to the optimism. Okay? Mas magtiwala ka dun sa bagay na naririnig mong positive rather than the negative. So, merong isang kwento ulit. Yan, yung kwento ng isang palaka na out of many frogs, mag-isa lang siya na nakarating dun sa tuktok. Bakit? Kasi maraming sumuko. Marami silang palaka, frogs, gusto nilang makarating sa tuktok. Pero maraming nag-cheer sa kanila sa umpisa na kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan. Pero nung nasa kalagitnaan, maraming nang nag-cheer na suko ka na, hindi mo na kaya, hindi mo kaya yan, nahirap yan, matarik yan, delikado yan. Pero maraming nag-give up because of those negative words that they hear. Pero itong isang taong to, wala siyang narinig na any negative, na any pessimistic views on his surroundings. And it found out na nung natapos tong paligsahan na to or race, it found out na itong palaka na to ay bingi pala. So, that's why, kaya pala nakarating na yung tuyatok ng tagumpay dahil hindi niya narinig yung mga negative people around him. So, ganun din yung gawin natin sa ating sarili. Marami. Pag sumubok tayo sa isang bagay, maraming magbabash sa atin. Oo. Marami tayong maririnig na negative people around us. Marami tayong maririnig na negative. But do not listen to those negative. Just listen to your inner self. Just listen to your inner thoughts that yes, you can. Okay? So, last but not the least, 6, love what you do. So, you need to love what you do. Because if there is love in whatever you do or whatever you does, you will always give your best shot in doing those. And you will not be hindered in giving your life to what you love doing. For example, no, salute to all our frontliners. Salute po sa inyong lahat. Bakit? They do not turn their back to their duties Pwede naman silang mag-live, pwede silang tumigil out of fear, pero hindi nila ginawa. Because they love what they are doing. They love their professions. They love their duties. So kahit mapanganib, they are all in their own field, combating, nakikipaglaban. Hinarap nila yung fears na to. Because they love serving people. They love what they do. If you love what you do, nothing could ever stop you. And that's empowerment. Pag mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, pag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, that's what empowerment means. You are going to be empowered kung mahal mo yung ginagawa mo. So, for my final words, most of us learned helplessness. Marami sa atin is natutunan na hindi natin kaya, and we became powerless because we were bombarded with negative words by our parents, some by our teachers, friends, neighbors, and other persons in our society. And those negative words created us negative thoughts. So what we need now is to reframe our mindset. Kung ano man yung mga negative thoughts na naririnig mo dati, you need to reframe your mindset and fill those with positive words, with full of optimism. Erase those negative thoughts in your heads and start filling your mind with positive thoughts. At isang magsisimulang maglagay ng positive thoughts sa iyong sarili is your own self. Start telling yourself about the positive things about yourself. It is not easy, and it will never be easy. There will always be setbacks, failures, adversities, adversaries. But what important most is you put your feet forward. You need to step up. Maraming nangarap, pero hanggang ngayon nananatiling nangangarap. Pero meron din namang mga nangarap na ngayon tinatamasa na nila yung bunga ng tagumpay ng kanilang mga naabot na pangarap. So, papayag ka ba na hanggang ngayon nananatili tayong nangangarap? O sisimulan natin ngayong abutin ang ating mga pangarap? We need to focus on our end goals. The only difference I see is they wake up to the reality that they need to act upon their dreams. They were empowered. So, lahat ng nakaabot ng pangarap nila ngayon because they got empowered. Napaka-imposibleng maabot natin yung ating pangarap without empowerment. So, we need to wake up empowered. Dreams and goals are impossible to achieve if there is no empowerment. So, if you feel or think that this video is helpful, kindly share this to someone you know. And don't forget, you know that could be help of yung mga nawawala na ng ganang mabuhay, nawawala na ng ganang abutin yung pangarap nila. So, this is the time for us to share this video para ma-empower natin yung mga tao na powerless na. So, if you like this video, kindly subscribe here and do not forget to watch for my next video. So, sa next video ko po, I can say all these things because I myself became empowered. Ako mismo sa sarili ko ay nakaranas nung 6 na tips na to. So, for my next video, I will share to you how I became empowered. So, maraming salamat po sa lahat. God bless you all and hope you are all become empowered. Thank you.